to the channel, and today we have a very special Age of Sigmar battle report. The Beastclaw Raiders are making their debut. They have descended from the snowy plains and are out to wreak destruction, and Lucy Stormcast have come to meet them for an epic battle of Border War. We played a couple of test games with them before getting them fully painted, and they are insane. They hit so hard, but they really suffer from lack of model count. So there's a few little things in there to help try and boost up the model count and help it along. I'm reasonably confident with the rules, so if I get anything wrong, I do apologise about it. This will only actually be the third time I've played with them, so please enjoy. Let me know if I get anything wrong, let me know what you would change, but let's have a quick look through the forces. So here we go, guys. This is 2,000 points of Beastclaw Raiders. We've got 2 battalions and 2 other things tacked on, which means I can take 3 artifacts in total. So what have we got? We've got a Skarl, first of all, with the Icebrow Hunter and 2 units of 2 Frost Sabers. He has taken the Elixir of Frostworm. We've then got an Earlbad with 2 units of 2 Mournfangs. Each one is a Skarl with an Ironlock pistol, and the other ones have horns attached to the waists. We've then got a Beast Rider pair on a Stonehorn, and they have the Chain Trap, and then Huskard has the crossbow, and he has taken the Pelt of Charngar to hopefully keep him alive a little bit longer. And then we have a Huskard on Thundertusk with a Blood Vulture. He has also got the Pelt of Charngar. And then finally we have a unit of Icefall Yetis, and that makes up exactly 2,000 points of Beastclaw Raiders. Right, so here's Lucy's 1980 of Stormcast. What have you got?
I have got my General Celestant on foot. I've also got Lord Castellan and Celestant on Dracoth. I have a unit of Tempestors. I have 2 units of 5 Liberators, Primes at the front there with the pink hair. 2 units of 5 Retributors, both with 2 Star Soulmaces. 2 units of Raptors with long strike crossbows. And 2 units of Judicaetors. The Primes have both got the Shockbolt bow.
Okay.
And on a final note, see them. Please watch and listen. These are D3 dice. I do it every video, and there's always someone comments. 2 sides have got 1 on, 2 have got 2, and 2 have got 3 sides. So whatever it lands on,
it is actually that number.
So if it lands on a 3, it means 3. Thank you.
Do you know how confusing that is for me? Because I'm used to a 3 meaning 2 as well. What artifact and command abilities have you taken?
I'm taking Quicksilver Draft on my General.
And
I'm taking Battle Trait Consummate Commander, which means while he's alive, I can use another hero's ability, general ability. So I'll be using his. So no battle shock for any unit within 24 inches. But his is +1 to hit for him and any units within friendly units within 9 inches.
That's horrible. What about your Dracoth trait?
I am adding +4 to his Storm Breath, so it goes up to 16 inches.
Nice, nice. And your Triumph, because you are a couple of points less than me,
yes,
is reroll all failed wounds for 1 unit?
Once per battle, yes.
Yep. Right, let's have a look at deployment. Right, guys, so here we are after deployment. Today's mission is Border War, and Lucy outnumbers me probably about 3 to 1, maybe 4 to 1. I don't have a lot of models. How many have I got? 4, 10, I've got 15 models. Oh, and the name of the game is to score the objectives by having more models than your opponent within 6 inches. So if you control your opponent, you score 4. If you control your own, you get 1. And the 2 side ones are worth 2 apiece. So I won the roll-off, so I elected to deploy first. I wanted to try and get my models down and work out where Lucy's threats were. Put the Thundertusk down last to do that all-important 6 mortal wounds on a 2+. So I dropped the Earlbard, the Thunder Tusk, and the Yetis. But before I dropped the Yetis, Lucy declared that she'd finished deploying. She's put Celestin on foot and Celestin on Dracoth down. Everything else she's put in, what's it called?
Celestial Realms.
Celestial Realms. So her entire army is going to basically be dropping in. But because she finished setting up first, she gets to choose who goes first. And who is that, Lucy?
Me.
And why is that?
Because that big thing up there is not doing 6 mortal wounds on me before we even start the game.
This guy.
Yeah.
But he's done nothing to you. Right, so I'm guessing it's Stormcast turn 1.
Yes.
So I'm guessing Commandability
Yes.
and Commandability. I can't even remember what his is called.
Neither can I. I shall look it up.
Alright, so Stormcast movement. Lord Celestin is scouting forward. He's within 6 inches of their objective. Lucy decided not to run him. And then Lord Celestin is moving ran to hide. That's awfully convenient, but he is going to score this objective. So for the rest of the movement, Lucy, all of you guys can come in. Let's start with Lord Castellan, 3+. Castellan is in. Tempestos are in. 2 units of Raptors. One's in. The other one is in. You've then got 2 units of Retributors. 1 in, 1 not. 2 units of Liberators. 1 in, 1 not, and 2 units of Judicators. Both in. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Right, and with that, the Stormcast have landed. We've got Judicators landing on this objective to start shooting across at the Mournfangs and the Stonehorn here. Lucy's dropped the unit of Retributors here, trying to force the Stonehorn to go back to deal with that and keep me from scoring points, because I need to push forward to score. She's even put the Liberators back here to try and deal with the Yetis again, trying to deal with my lack of model count. But she's dropped another unit of Judicators in the Tempestos here to potentially start wounding the Thunder Tusk. And then of course we've got both units of Raptors on their perches. And Lord Castellan hiding down there to check out that +1 armor save to somebody next turn. So without further ado, let's move on to shoot. So first shooting attack, we've got Storm Breath from the Celestin on Dracoth. He's just half an inch away from that Thunder Tusk, unfortunately, so the only hit is going to be on the Yetis. So is it 4+?
Yep. No.
No, that's a 3.
That's nothing.
Right, so next up, these guys are going to use the Volley Storm crossbows. Lucy's declaring to use the Volley Storm. No, suppressive fire, basically.
Disputive fire.
On the Thunder Tusk.
So that means if I concentrate all my fire on him, until my next hero phase, he is -1 to hit.
Which is horrible considering I'm hitting on 4s with most of his attacks anyway.
So 4s each, hitting on 4 attacks each, hitting on 3s.
1 miss.
We're on 4s, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5.
5, and
No end.
Huskard has a 4+ save, and I take 2 wounds. Alright, so next up, Lucy is going to attack with the long strike crossbows at the Thunder Tusk again.
Yep.
Are you doing the other ones at the same time?
I'll do them straight after.
Okay. So
2s to hit. All
oh no, that's 4 mortal wounds.
Yes, it is. And 2s, no.
3s to wound.
3s to wound. No.
That's a fail to wound, but still, that's 4 mortal wounds.
In this unit,
Ugh.
all hit.
Yep. 2 wounds. It's -2 rend, isn't it?
Yes.
6 up.
That's another 4 wounds because it's 2 damage
Oh my
each.
god. Oh my god. That's 10 wounds I've lost instantly. Now, it is worth noting that my battle trait, or command trait rather, was +1 wound. So I've got 14 wounds. I'm down to 4 already.
And next comes the Judicators.
Them Judicators are going at him as well.
They certainly are.
Oh god.
3s and 2s for the purple because he's on the prime with the shock bolt. Oh dear, that was poor. This does do d6 to wound dice, so another 3. So So that's 1, 2.
2 at minus
Minus
1.
one.
5 up. Oh no, he's on 2 wounds!
And unfortunately, that is all the shooting I can afford. I can reach for him.
He's alive though. Maybe he's not for much longer, but you've still got these guys.
Yes, and they can only reach that pack of Morn Fangs.
So it's just this unit of 2 here that they can reach.
It is. So 2's on the purple and 3's on the... Wow. That's so
That's
bad.
poor. You got lucky with the Raptors though.
Yeah, that's 2
2
at
wounds,
minus
1, so 5 up. And one of the Monfangs loses 2 wounds. Ouch. That's big, shooting wise. And I'm already feeling the pain. This is not good. So, that's it for shooting though, isn't it?
It is, yes, on the charge.
Charges. Let's have a look at what charges Lucy's going to make. Right, so we've got a few charges that Lucy can make. We've got the Liberators and the Retributors on either side. We've got the Tempestos, and she probably wants to try and make it into the Thunder Tusk.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Do you want to do that one first?
It's a 9-inch charge, so fingers crossed. No.
It's just short.
The Retributors. No.
3 and the Liberators.
No.
7, so no successful charges at all. But it is worth noting that Lucy does score 5 points. She's got 2 for this one. She'll score 1 for holding this and 2 for holding that. So that's 5 points at the end of round 1. And my Huskard is already hurting. Right, so it is worth noting, this guy's actually on 1 wound. I thought he had 13, but that's the Frost Lord. The Huskard only has 12 wounds, which Lucy did. But I'm on 1 because of my command ability taking the +1 wound. Now, hero phase. First of all, I am going to take Pelt of Changar. On a 1, 2, 3, he gets 1 wound back. On a 4, 5, 6, it's D3. So he gets 1 wound, so he's back to 2. But he then has an ability that on a 4+ goes off. So I'm going to try and heal myself. 4+? No. Well, that's not very good. Right, Everwinter table though is a 6, which means everybody... I think it's you have to be within a certain range. Yeah, every unit within 3 inches, so that's not going to do anything at all for me. That's bad. Right, let's move on to movement, because I'm already hurting and this isn't good. Right, so with an abysmal hero phase, I've got no command abilities to use. Yeah, so what we're going to do is I've set up the Hunter here and the 2 lots of Frost Sabers 9 inches away from the bad guys, or the good guys, whichever is which, because I want to try and get onto this objective. Lucy's got a lot here, and it's going to be a problem trying to get to it. I'm pretty sure I can get this one, because there's so little that she's got over this side of the table for the minute. I want to really try and work on trying to do some damage here. So, these guys can move and run and charge if they're within range of a Thunder Tusk. So, they're going to move and run. So that's a 9 inch, that's 14 inch move. So we'll get them done shortly. This guy hasn't got as big a move though because he's now damaged. But I need to go forward and I need to take them out and fast. This Stonehorn though is not going to shoot. He's going to run because I need rid of these Raptors up here. And he has to charge, so as long as I can get close enough, I'd rather be closer than have 2 shots with the chain trap and the crossbow. So 12 plus 2, 14, that's not too bad, that's not bad. I'm going to leave 1 unit of Mornfangs back, but then I'm going to move and run the Huskard straight for them. He gets 5, so that's a 17 inch move for him. And of course these Mornfangs are going to go forward as well. So let's get that moved and we'll see how far we get. Right, so after movement the Yetis have pushed forward there. The Thunder Tusk is now only moving 4 inches. So he's still got a fair charge to get to them. But do I want to do it? Do I not? We'll have to see. These Mornfangs have shuffled around a little just to keep control of this object for me and get within range of these guys up here. These ones are pushed forward. I'm going to try and use the command ability or the normal ability from the Huskard on Stonehorn, who of course is going in at them. So we've got a few shooting attacks. We're going to start with the Huskard now because I've taken 11 wounds. I'm going to do one mortal wound now, Lucy, on a 2 plus, sorry.
Oh.
So I'm going to put it on him.
Okie dokes.
5, so that's one mortal wound on him. I've also got a Blood Vulture, right? And I pick a unit within 18, and you pick a unit within 18.
Right.
On a 1, 2, 3, it's the unit that you pick that takes the mortal wound. On a 4, 5, 6, it's the unit I pick. So I'm going to pick him.
Right.
So you have to pick one of your own units.
Um,
They will take a mortal wound if I roll a 1, 2, or 3, or he'll take it if I roll a 4, 5, or 6.
the Liberators.
The Liberator's back here.
Yeah.
Right, so 1, 2, 3, it's the Liberators, and a 4, 5, 6, it's him. It's a 1, so that's one mortal wound on the Liberators. Right, so next up is shooting from the Icebrow Hunter. I've got 2 attacks because I'm 9 inches away. So first of all, the crossbow at Lord Celestant. Hitting on 4s. I hit, wounding on 3s. It wounds Lucy, it's no rend, so you've got a 3 up reroll on 1s. She passes. I've then got the Thrown Spear, hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. That's a wound, it's -1 rend. 5, and she passes. I've then got the artifact that I can't remember the name of that does something tasty. Let's roll for it. The 1 means I take a mortal wound, I can't use it for the rest of the game.
That happened last time.
That
didn't
happened
it?
when we practiced the game, yeah, so he's taken 1 wound. That is not what I wanted at all. That's really bad. Next up then, we've got 2 Ironlock pistol shots from the Mournfangs. So this one is going to shoot at them, and he will also shoot at them. So I might as well just use 2 dice. So I am hitting on 4s. Yeah. So, charges. Right. Yetis will charge. You got a 6-inch charge, but they're gonna hurt. But I need to kill Judicators as well. So I feel like I'm gonna have to go for the Judicators. And this Stonehorn has to charge because he's within 12 of an enemy. 6, I don't think that's gonna get us to the Raptors, is it? I really need it. Nope. So in that case, he's going to have to go in at these guys. Which means I'm happy for the Thunder Tusk not to charge.
Oh, you win.
Yes, I need to keep him alive. You know what though? See, I don't know whether to charge these guys in at them now.
Remember the aim of the game.
Yeah, I need to secure as many objectives as I possibly can. So, this Stonehorn, 7, of course, he makes it in. Oop. Oof. And then these guys get 3d6, and I pick the 2 highest for the charge distance because of the Hornblower. So that would be a maximum of 8. And they're 9 inches away, so I won't make it in with them, unfortunately. So, there's a couple of things that we need to do. First of all, these guys suffer d6 mortal wounds. 3. And then the Liberator, which ones are these?
Judicators.
Suffer 4 mortal wounds, so 2 of them die. And 3 mortal wounds on one of these guys. How many have they got each normally?
5.
So 1's on 2, yeah? Right, combats. Let's see who is going to go first. I feel he's probably going to survive pretty well because of the half damage. He's probably fine, so I'm going to have to go with the Yetis. Right, so the Yetis are going to attack the Judicators. I've got 9 attacks. I hit on 4s. That's not great. I wound on 3s, and I can reroll 1 because it's the turn I charged. So That's 4 wounds at -1 rend
5 up.
for 2 damage each.
2's gone through.
So that's 4 wounds on them altogether. So 2 adjudicators go down. Right, back to Lucy. Who are you going with now?
I've got to go with the
Tempestos.
Get them piled in.
So the Tempestos are hitting the Stonehorn first.
3s and 4s.
Couple of misses. Forced a wound. 1
1.
wound, any rend.
No.
4 up. Fine. And then you've got the claws.
3s again.
3 misses.
I need to wound rolls. It does D6 damage, but none.
No wounds at all.
No.
And it's D6 if you roll a 6. So that was no damage at all on him.
Wow.
Ouch. Next up, I will go with this Stonehorn. It is the Huskard, and the Huskard is part of the battalion, which means he adds 1 to all of his damage. So he has 3 attacks with the punches and kicks, 3s and 4s. So I hit all 3. I wound on 4s, re-rolling 1s. The 6s are mortal wounds because he's part of the battalion, so that's 2 mortal wounds. In addition to his normal damage, so that he only does 1 damage each on them, so
Any rend?
no rend.
4s.
So you pass them
Fine.
both, but obviously the 2 mortal wounds still
Yeah.
kills 1 guy. Next up though, we've got the Stonehorn's horns. So because I haven't taken any wounds, I get 6 attacks. I hit on 4s and 3s. Wound on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Well, there's a mortal wound. So 1 mortal wound. This is -2 rend for 3 damage each.
So 6s.
Just 3. Oh yeah, 4, sorry.
No, and they're gone.
So yeah, that'll kill him. And the reason it is 4 is because the battalion specifically states it does a mortal wound in addition to its normal. So that is those adjudicators cleared out of there. Next up though, we've just checked.
Drakov is within 3 inches.
So he can
Charge in. And
pile in
because
an attack.
Oh no, sorry, no.
He didn't charge, so he
No,
doesn't get the
yeah,
D3,
I
but
So,
you're at -1 to hit me though, because of Yetis.
that is not fair.
And you doing that to me, Thunder Tusk isn't.
Oh, that didn't do anything.
Oh no, you just nearly killed him.
So, bless my kid. Right, so I'm +1 to hit.
-1 to hit,
-1, so 4s.
which means you hit
Wow.
once.
2s. That's 1 at -1 rend.
Well, guess what? Yetis only have a 6 up save.
So it's D3 wounds. 2 wounds.
2, so 1 drops to 2 wounds. And you've then got your claws.
Yep. 3s, or is it -1 again?
Still -1.
So 4s. All hit.
Oh, 6s to hit do damage with these, don't they?
Yeah,
the wound?
no, the wound.
Ah.
So 3s. So that's 2 at -1 rend.
So they go through,
And
because I've got no save.
1 damage each.
So that basically kills 1 Yeti. Which ain't too bad. I thought that would have been worse for me. Which means I've then got the Beast Claw Raiders themselves, the Beast Riders on the Stonehorn. So, let's have a look. We've got Beast Riders, punches and kicks. Now there's 2 of them on there, so we get 6 attacks, 4s and 4s. So that's not bad. Looking for 4s, 6s and 1s. So there's 2 mortal wounds will kill the other guy. But then 2 wounds as well, so 2 3-ups. It's just 2.
2.
Yeah, the 3s didn't wound. So you pass them, so basically it kills the 1 guy
Yeah.
that was on 2 wounds. But that was just the punches and kicks. So I've got 6 attacks from the actual horns themselves. So I hit on 4s, wound on 3s. So mess with them. Wound on 3s. So that's 1 mortal wound. And then you need to take 3 at -2 rend. Do these have a 3-up or a 4?
3 up, so it's
So down to
5
5 up.
No.
And that does 3 damage each.
So the other
So
one's
with the
gone.
mortal wound and then 6 damage, it's going to kill the other one as well. Oh my word, that's
Disgusting.
it is. Now, at the end of that turn, I do score this objective. I do score that one. And I'll only have 3 models there, whereas you will actually have 4. So I won't score that one. I should have maybe tried to charge the cats in. But never mind. Right, so, Battle Shocks. My Yeti needs to take a Battle Shock. Now he is Bravery 6, so as long as I don't roll a 6, another one doesn't run.
Come on,
And what reputation have I got for these?
Ugh.
The same as the Elixir of the Frostworm. No, so the Yetis don't run.
I don't take any with 24 inches of Dracoth.
No, but I'm pretty sure they would have probably gone had they not been killed anyway.
Poor adjudicators.
Right, so Lucy actually has 3 attacks left from the Judicators here on the Yetis.
Yes, yes, and yes.
1 wound.
No rend.
6 up. Nope, so 1 Yeti takes 1 more wound, so that wouldn't have affected the Battle Shock. Right, dice off for turn 2. Oh, I'm go first. Definitely. Right, so hero phase. Pelt of Charngar on himself. That's D3 wounds he's going to heal. For 3! So he's got 5 left now. And then he's going to heal himself with his own ability on a 4+. That's a 5, so it goes off. I get D3 more wounds back. For another 3. So that leaves me with 8. Which means I've lost 5. So I've lost 5 wounds. Whew, that was very, very handy. I needed that a lot. So, let's move on. Oh no, Everwinter table. A 1, which I believe is reroll failed saves.
That was the movement.
No, 1 or 2 is reroll failed saves. 3 or 4 is a 3-inch move. So rerolling saves of a 1 is not too bad. Let's move. Right, so movement, we haven't exactly got a lot. So basically the Thundertusk has pushed forward. The cats and the Icebrow Hunter have moved. The Icebrow Hunter actually ran. These guys have moved forward, and the Huskard here has moved forward, as has the Mournfangs. So straight into shooting. First of all, let's go with the Icebrow Hunter. Now we can't use the things anymore, the tokens, the Elixir of the Frostworm. I will remember these. Because he's ran, he basically does d6 damage with his spear instead if I get it through, but I can't use the crossbow. So for the spear, I am going to throw it at Celestant on Dracoth, of course. So I hit on 4s. I wound on 3s. I wound, it's -1 rend, Lucy. So 4+. She fails it, it's d6 damage. 6.
Ugh.
And he's only on 6 wounds. That was thanks to that single mortal wound from the Thundertusk earlier. Big, big stuff. Ouch. Right. Blood Vulture is going to do... Let's have a look. I can only see the 2 units of Raptors. So let's go for the unit of Raptors up here. That's my choice of unit, which is your choice of unit for the Blood Vulture. It's 30-inch range, so you can pick any unit.
The Liberators.
The Liberators again? Are you sure? Because if you lose one, then you would have to take a Battle Shock. You could choose the Retributors.
Yeah, go on then.
Retributors. Right, so 4, 5, 6 it hits them.
Oh.
So your Retributors take a single wound. Right. Next up, what will we do? I think we will have this Stonehorn Beast Rider unit shoot the Raptors in front. So, Chain Trap, 4s. I hit 3s to wound. and a fatal wound, so I'll hit them with a harpoon launcher, which I miss. Wonderful. We'll do a single iron lock pistol at them as well, which I miss with. And then we've got the harpoon from the Huskard down here. Hits. It does wound, but it's no rend, so you've got 3 up in the runes. For D3 damage, 3. I'm getting really lucky with them D3s this turn, haven't I?
Definitely.
And believe it or not, Lucy, that is entirely my shooting phase. So I will now go on to charges, which there's not going to be a lot. So this Stonehorn is going in at, well, wherever he ends up going, 6 inches, so he's going to make it in with the Raptors. But Celestin is also just on the other side of that wall, isn't he?
And Castellan.
Castellan. Oh, this guy's going to charge 8 inches, so he would make it in. And then there's probably not space for them, to be honest. This unit of Frost Sabers will go in at the Judicators. Oh, 12, they're definitely in. And then we're going to have that unit of Frost Sabers at these ones here. 6 inches. I don't even know how you measure vertically.
You've got to go up.
You've got to go up, and that's definitely more than 6 inches. So,
Not all the way, I don't think. We'll have to double check that.
yeah, we'll double check to see what that's it. Right, so down here, because I've made a charge, the Stonehorns do D6 mortal wounds. So the Beast Riders will do it on the Raptors.
Can you use my Quicksilver potion? Does that go before or after that?
Who's got the Quicksilver draft? Him.
Generally?
It's when I successfully make a charge, so the wounds still go through from the charge, but you can use the Quicksilver potion. Anyway, that's 4 mortal wounds on your Raptors.
Really?
Yeah, D6.
What have they ever done to you?
Killed me Thunder Tusk.
It's still there.
Yeah, he's got 8 wounds. And
That's a lot more than these two poor things. You big bully.
And then this one is of course going to hit Celestin for 3 mortal wounds. So I think he's got 5 wounds, drops him to 2. And I'm guessing you're using the Quicksilver potion.
Of course I am. And I'm a +1 to hit, so I'm hitting on 2s. Oh. And wounding on 3s. So that's 2
wounds.
-1.
So 5 up, which I failed both. So it's 1 damage apiece.
It is, yes.
So what we'll do is we'll total the number of wounds up and then half them afterwards.
And his Warhammer hitting on 3s because of the +1.
Yep.
And 3s. That's 2 at no end.
So 1 more, that's 3 wounds gone through, which means I take 2 damage because you round up. Right, so let's have a look. Huskard is going to go next, and I'm going to take out Castellan. Let's have a look at the Huskard. The Huskard has +1 damage, so he's got 3 attacks with his kicks. Wait, I have to nominate where everything's going, don't I? Kicks and punches will go on Celestin. Everything else will go on Castellan. So kicks and punches on Celestin, I've got 3 hitting on 3s. 2 hits, looking for 4s to wound. Reroll 1 because it's the turn I charged. So just 1 wound, no rend, 1 damage.
Fine.
Yep. Now, because we're undamaged, we've got 6 attacks with the horns. Oh yeah, I shouldn't have split it this way. I've got 6 attacks at Castellan hitting on 4s. I only hit twice. And at the minute I'm wounding on 3s because I'm undamaged. That's 2 wounds at -2 rend.
5 up.
3 damage each.
Nope.
3 damage each kills him.
Not gonna go in. Just wait. Oh, him.
Yeah. And yeah, over to you.
We choose.
Are you going for Yetis or cats?
I'll have to go for Yetis.
Going for Yetis?
The Prime's got the shop also here being the white hitting on 2s. And 4s. 1 no rend.
Fail me save, so a Yeti has lost a wound. Back to me then. So I've got 6 attacks. Oh, you're at -1 to hit because of the Yetis, but never mind. So I've got 6 attacks now with the Yetis, and that's not very good. I hit on 4s, so and these are of course our adjudicators. I then wound on 3s.
One.
So that's a no, it's not a mortal
mortal.
wound, but I can. No, that's it. It's 1 wound. -1 rend.
No.
It's
So
2 damage.
Oh, 1 dies.
You've got nothing to attack back with, have you?
No.
So I've got Frost Sabres with 3 attacks each, that's 6 attacks altogether. 4s and 3s. 3s -1. I can reroll 1 because it's a turn I've charged. So that's 2 wounds at -1 rend, 1 damage each.
This is a Celestin on foot.
No, this is the cat on the
Oh.
Judicators.
So 5. Nope.
So 1 more Judicator goes. And that is it. So, I didn't lose any models,
No.
but you lost 2 Judicators. 3, I think that's a pass. I think they're about Bravery 6 or 7. So yeah, that passes. Right, so just measured that up. This one guy is within 6 inches. And of course I've got the Stonehorn. Lucy only has the 1 model. So I do score that one for 4 points. I score the one back here for 1 point. And I've got 5 or 6 models within range here. So that scores me 7 points that round. Puts me at 10.
Yep.
But I've only got 2 models back there, and if Lucy can drop something close enough, she might be able to get it. Let's move into Stormcast turn 2. Right, so in the excitement of Lucy wanting to kill as much of my Beast Claws, and in fairness, I'm doing reasonably well compared to my previous games, because you kind of decimated us in my previous games, where the models weren't fully painted, so obviously we didn't film. But we kind of skipped ahead a little bit. There was no hero phase, but Lucy has done a movement and forgot to get it on camera. But the Liberators have basically landed here. She wants to try and kill the Stonehorn. She reckons, because of Layla the Tyrants, hitting on 3s, and then wounded on 3s because Warhammers, but then your Triumph is reroll
All
wounds.
fail to wounds.
So with the Liberators, you should be able to do a
Plus
little
1
bit of
to
damage.
hit with Castellan in there as well. Celestin in there as well.
Yeah. Yep. So,
No
that.
toes.
Oh no, that's bad. These Retributors have moved and ran, and the first 2 are now within 6 inches of this objective. And these ones have landed 9 inches away, and actually that's not the wounded one. It's this unit that's got the wounded one. So they're 9 inches away from the Mournfangs, but they are within 6 of the objective, which means she scores that without even having to charge. And the Liberators down here have moved and ran to get into the fray as fast as possible. And the Raptors have dropped down here. So, shooting phase, Lucy. You've got D6 hammers from Celestin,
Yes.
you've got the Judicator, and you've got the Raptors. So who's going first?
First, it's got to be. I'll do the D6 hammers and I'll do it on this.
Thundertusk?
Yeah.
Oh no.
D6. Oh,
3. 4 plus does mortal wounds.
2.
2 mortal wounds. So, hang on, if I've lost 5, I've now lost 7, which means I'm on 6 wounds.
And I will do the shock ball for me Judicator, so 2s.
Oh, what?
Nope. So that means I have to use
The Raptors.
Raptors. So hitting on 2s. And wounding on 3s. So
Oh no,
that's
no, no, no,
3
this is going to be
minus
bad.
2.
I fit -2.
Yeah.
I've got a 6 up save. I have to pass all of these to live.
Oh,
I only had to pass 1 to live, which means she kills the Thundertusk. That's not bad considering he got like, what, 7 wounds back altogether?
that getting them back is murder.
Yeah. Luckily, in the bigger battalion that will eventually run, the Huskard on Thundertusk isn't in it, but I quite like him.
Mm-hmm.
The reason that I only ran him as a Huskard today though is to make it around 2000, because I think with the Frost Lord worked out as slightly more, so... And that means he is gone. He is out of there.
Is he general? as
He
well?
is. And he will be getting his photo taken with him. Right, that's all you're shooting, isn't it?
It is, yes. So charges.
Yeah. Right, so over here the Raptors could charge. What's charging or
I'm
lose?
going to do the Liberators first.
At the Stonehorn.
I need high. Oh! Oh no. Oh, they have.
Oh, crap. Oh, no.
Hi. Because these are only 9 away, that's why I landed them. So we'll work out the exact numbers in a minute, but hello. Hi.
Are your Raptors going to charge?
Might as well, mightn't they?
Frost Sabres, I'm guessing?
I don't know yet.
We'll see.
I don't know. Getting
6 inches, I don't think that's enough to get them anywhere.
Probably is not.
No, right. Do you want to chance the Retributors though?
I'm gonna leave them there because they're getting the objective, and hopefully next turn I can weaken them with my Raptors.
That is a point, because if I kill you, you may then run, which means you wouldn't score the objective. So wise choice not to charge in. Oh, right. So combat. I'm guessing you're going with the Liberators first.
I am, yes, because, well, why wouldn't I?
So you've got 3 with the Grand Hammer from the Prime, and then 8 from the other Liberators. And Lucy's put that little objective marker there, a reminder to reroll wounds because of a triumph.
Yes.
Right.
So, taking it on 2s because of Lalo the Tyrant and Celestin's general ability, which is +1 to hit for combat phase.
Yep.
For him and friendly units within 9. So, 2s. All.
That's
hit.
everything. So the white ones are the Grand Hammer. So
They are,
everything
yes.
wounds on 3s here. So, and then 2 from... Wow.
So that's 2 with -1.
Yep.
And 2 for 6 with no rend.
6 with no rend.
Yeah, and the -1s do 2 damage each.
Yep, so 6 with no rend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 damage I've taken so far, because you half it at the end of the combat round. And then we've got 2 at -1, so 2 5-ups. Pass 1, fail 1, so that's 7 wounds, which means it does 4 wounds because I half and round down. So,
Yeah, it's 7.
yeah, I've lost 6. Oh, that's not good, that's not good. Question is now, do I attack Celestin? Because I don't think Adjudicator is going to do very much. I'm going to have to go for Celestin with the Huskard, I think, loose. I am sorry, so 3 attacks hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound, no rend.
Fine.
Next up though, we've got the Stonehorns, Horns, and I should have nominated this, but they're going for the Liberators, of course.
Okay.
And the Crushing Hooves will also go for the Liberators,
Okie dokes.
because I don't like them. Not when you're doing that to us. Right, so, because I've taken 6 wounds, I actually now only have 4 attacks with the Horns. So I hit on 4s, so I only hit twice. I'm wounding on 3s. So I wound twice.
Any rend?
With a 6 to wound is a mortal wound because it's part of the battalion. So you take 1 mortal wound, and then you have to take 2 wounds at -2 rend. So you're a 6-up reroll on 1s because of your shields.
Nope.
And that's 3 damage each. 6, that's 7 wounds altogether. So it'll kill 3 and wound 1. We've then got the Crushing Hooves, which is D6 attacks. For 4. Crushing Hooves hit on 3s. And they now wound on 3s because of how much damage I've taken. So
Is this
that's
on my
2.
Liberators?
This is the Liberators, it's -1.
5 up, they roll on 1s.
So, and it's D3 damage. So if I roll a 5 or a 6, it kills them all.
Weighted dice.
I don't know how you dare. Right, next up then. So I'm guessing you're going with Adjudicator.
Actually, no, I'd rather go with... Oh no, he's gone, hasn't he?
Yeah, this guy's gone, he's got no more attacks, so you
Yeah.
might as well go with Adjudicator. Are you going for the Yetis though?
Yeah.
They've all got multiple wounds, so you can't actually kill a model.
1.
Missed.
Oh, yeah, missed.
So I'll now go back with the Yetis. 6 attacks. Hitting on 4s, I think it was.
1.
Yeah. 3s. -1 rend, 2 damage.
5.
And he goes. And then you're hitting back with Lord Celestin
I
now.
am, yes. So, 2s.
Nice,
Oh.
all hit.
and 3s.
Oh, only one.
-1 rend.
Which I fail, so that's 1 damage so far.
And his hammer. 3s and
3s.
3s.
2 more wounds.
No rend.
4. Pass 1, fail 1, so that's 2 wounds caused by him, which means you've done 1 more.
Yep.
So he's lost 7.
And that is turn. Battle shock. I don't take any.
No, you've only got single models or somebody that hasn't lost models. And these guys don't. So, you don't score this one, unfortunately. But you do score this one and the one at the back for another 6 points.
That puts me on 11.
11 to my 10. So despite taking heavy casualties, you are in the lead.
Just.
Right, so here we go. Battle round 3. And I roll a 3. Lucy gets a 3. 2, and Lucy gets a 3. So Lucy goes first.
Oh, I needed that.
Right, so I'm guessing command ability +1 to hit.
Yes.
Because let's face it, you need to take him out, don't you?
I do, but it's going to be hard.
It is, but with your raptors and then his mortal hit hammers and then the combat, you might get lucky and do it. He's only got 5 wounds left.
Yep.
I think. I can't. Let's have a look. Huskard on Stonehorn 12. He's only got 5 wounds left.
Doable. Very
So
much
you
doable.
could do it. Definitely doable.
Right. Well, I'm going to start. I'm not even going to attempt to get that one. That one is lost.
But you're going to try and get this one.
I'm going to try and secure that one and secure this one by any means necessary. I don't think I'm going to go across the board to try and
to stop me from scoring this, basically. Yeah. So now that you're in the lead, you need to make sure that you stay in the lead.
Yeah.
Right, let's move. Right, so Stormcast turn. Lucy has moved the Retributors this way. They are all within 6 inches, but as far away as possible from them.
I know it's a bit of a waste, my Retributors, because they're my heavy hitters.
But you need to score.
Yeah.
And she's moved these guys forward to try and take out these 2 Mournfangs. The Liberators she spread out because she figures she doesn't really want to go in here without any support. But this guy's only on 5 wounds, and between the Raptors and Celestine's hammers, you might be able to take him out. You need him to swing first in combat though, don't you, if you don't?
Yeah.
Which means that if she does manage to kill him with shooting, then she'll probably send the Liberators in here and try and kill some of these. Because then your Raptors could technically go in as well.
Exactly. I haven't moved them.
Do you want to move them forward?
Yeah.
Move them forward so they're 3 inches away. Obviously at this point they don't need the extra range.
We've got a 5-inch move anyway, so...
Right, shooting.
I will do his D6 hammers.
4.
And a 4+. So that's 1,
2
mortal wounds.
So you 2 mortal wounds, which means I take 1, which drops me to 4 wounds.
And the Raptors.
Yep.
So 2s and 3s. 1.
6 up. No, 2 damage, which means I take 1, which drops me to 3 wounds. It was worth a go. Definitely worth a go.
Yep.
So combat charges.
Right, I will charge my Retributors.
They make it in.
Liberators.
Liberators can go either way.
Yep, so I'll leave that. And my Raptors.
So they're going to make it in as well. So, where do you want the Liberators to go though?
Oh dear, this is so difficult. I think they're going to...
You can. I reckon with the Raptors and the Liberators you might take that.
No, I'm going to send them after the Mournfangs. I need yours. And I'm going to send the Raptors.
After him?
Yeah.
Extra attacks?
Yep. And I'm going to leave... I've lost that for now until you spread out. I'm not going to... I should have moved them this way, but they've got a big enough charge to get here, hopefully, so...
Right, let's move them in. Right, so combat. We've still got Celestine in combat down here. The reason I haven't paired the Mournfangs in Adam to attack when he attacks is because they're actually 3.5 inches away or 4. And it's just not enough, I can't get them in. Lucy has charged the Raptors and the Liberators down here. The Liberators, when they activate, will obviously get the pile in further. And the Retributors, I'll probably kill 1 or 2 of them, but they're going to hurt me back. So you're going to go for Celestin first, because you need to kill the Stonehorn, don't you?
Yep, so hitting on 2s.
Not bad.
And range on 3s. So that's 2 minus 1.
So I pass 1, fail 1, so that's 1 damage.
And he's hammer 3s.
Oh!
Oh wait, no. Sorry about this. Yeah, no, that's right.
So
1 damage.
basically I take 1 wound, which drops me to 2. So you're probably going to lose Celestin when I do eventually attack back. But yeah, you just got really unlucky there, I think, with the Raptors and these hammers. So obviously next up, I am going to go over here.
If you notice the
marker again.
Even though it was right in front of us, we both forgot. So with my Retributes, I'm going to try and remember when it's their turn to reroll all failed to wound.
It's worth noting as well, you did actually only fail 2 wounds.
Oh,
so you would have only actually, even if they had gone through, you'd have only actually done 1 more damage, which still wouldn't have killed them. So it might work in your favour here, actually. Because even if I do kill 1 or 2 Retributors, the chances are Lucy is going to kill more of me. And yeah, she's going to control the objective regardless. So the Mournfang packs back there. Gargan Hackers, we've got 4 attacks, 2 each. And I hit on 4s with that, so I only hit twice. And I wound on 3s. So I only wound once. It is -1 rend, but it's 3 damage.
So
5 up?
Nope.
No, so I'll kill 1 Retributor outright. So I'm guessing just a normal one?
Yep.
Right, and then I've got the Tusks, and these are actually 4 attacks each. So I hit on 4s, and I wound on 3s. 6's mortal wound because they're part of the battalion. I didn't charge, so I don't get to re-roll the 1. So it's a mortal wound plus 2 at -1. So I only actually do 2 wounds. 1 because of the mortal and 1 because it went through.
Right, so it's 1 down to 2.
1 down to 2 wounds and 1 dead. That's not too shabby, but you don't need to attack back with them yet.
No, I will attack with the
Liberators?
Yeah, go on.
Why not, eh? Now, how do you want to do this? Because your prime is there with the Grand Hammer. Now he does 2 damage with each attack, which means you could technically wipe out the cats with just your prime, and then your normal Liberators could potentially take the Yetis. So 3 attacks with the prime on the on the cats.
4s.
Oh!
3s. 1 at -1.
1 at -1 rend. I think they've only got a 6 up save. They do. 2 wounds, so you kill 1 cat. And then you've got 8 attacks with the Liberators on the Yetis.
Yep. Come on, more than 1.
-1 to hit, so you're hitting on 5s.
Oh, dear me. Oh.
Still a few hits.
Yeah, better than the before.
Wounded on 3s.
Yeah. So that's 3.
2 wounds, 6 up. Pass 1, fail 1. So unfortunately, that Yeti is only on now 1 wound. Whew. Right, back with me. I feel like I need to go with the Yetis against the Liberators now. So 6 attacks, 4s, and 3s. So that's 4 at -1 rend for 2 damage each.
5 up, reroll on 1s.
Pass 2, fail 2, so you lose 2 Liberators.
Yep.
It was worth a go. Technically, you might get this.
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna go with the bird first. I can't
The
remember.
Aetherwing.
Aetherwing.
What do you want to do here? Because
splitting attacks.
they can only do 1 damage each, can't they?
Yeah.
So you can't kill the other cat. So I'd be tempted to say all at the Yeti and then try and get the last one to run. So you're going for the 3 at the Yeti, yeah?
Yeah, I'll do the Aetherwing first. So 2 attacks hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. 1 no rend.
It would have been hitting on 5s because you're at -1,
Alright.
but it hit.
Yep.
No rend.
No.
Kills a Yeti. So that's 1 Yeti and 1 cat gone. The cat will automatically pass his battle shock because he counts as bravery 7 whilst the Icebrow Hunter's within 16. So it will automatically pass, but the Yetis won't.
And
The Ether Wing, now we've got 3 attacks with the heavy stocks.
hitting on 4s with -1.
-1, so 5s. 1 hit.
And 3s. 1 no rend.
6 up. Nope. 1 damage. So he's lost 1 wound, he's down to 3. Right, so now it's back to me. So, I'm going to go with the Frost Saber. I'm going to try and kill as many of the Liberators as I can. So I'm hitting on 4s. 1 hit, wounding on 3s. 1 wound at -1 rend.
Nope.
Which he fails. So it's just another single wound. One of them was already wounded though, wasn't he? From the mortal wound off the Blood Vulture.
Yes.
So that kills 3. So that's risky. It's back with Lucy now.
And I've only got one thing to go with. My
Retributors.
And they will all failed.
It's there.
Yes.
Failed
so
2 wounds.
I'll do the 2-star sword misses first. So that's
5.
5 mortal wounds.
So that kills 1 because he's on 4 and drops this guy to 5.
Then I've got 2 normal guys left. So hitting.
1 guy in your prime, so 5 attacks.
Yep. Hitting on 3s.
Oh! You can't kill us.
Wounding on 3s. And they will all fail to wounds. So that's
You had to do it.
1 at -1.
5 up, which I pass.
Oh, really?
But I could run. I still could run. And I've left the Hornblower and not the Iron Lock pistol. Never mind. Right. So,
Battle shock.
no,
Oh yeah.
down here. So the Huskard on Stonehorn. I've got 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s against Celestin. 4s. Yep, I've then got the Stonehorn's horns. So, how many wounds? I'm on 2, aren't I? So I've
Yes.
lost 10. So I only get 2 attacks, hitting on 4s. This isn't good, Lucy. Wounding on 3s.
Oh.
Oh! No way. Right. Crushing hooves, D6.
Oh.
1. So I hit on 3s.
Oh. Couldn't have
Oh my
staged
word.
this any better. Bloody hell.
Oh my word. Right.
Is that it from him?
That's battle shocks. Now, Retributor's, correct us if I'm wrong, are bravery 7.
Yes, they are.
Which means because you only lost 1, even if you roll a 6, you're fine.
Yep.
Same with the cats. Cats are bravery 7 whilst the hunter is there.
Liberators are 6.
So you've lost 3. So 5 plus 3 is 8. Minus the 3 that you lost. Oh no, what's the bravery?
6.
6. So 8 minus 6 is 2 more. There's only 2 there. So those last 2 unfortunately run away. Ouch.
But I still my controller.
You might. I think the hunter might just be within range, but we'll have to measure it.
What about that Mournfang over there?
Yes, the Mournfang. 3. He's not bravery terrible. He is bravery 6, so he's fine.
So we will count up. I'll get 4, 5, 6, and we'll measure this one and see what.
So put you on at least 17. Right, so because Lucy got the double turn, she almost killed this guy, but I've got a pelt of Changar. I get D3 wounds back, Luce. So I'm back up to 5 wounds. Them pelts are absolutely unbelievably resilient. Right. Movement. I feel like I want to have these guys come back across there to try and contest that. I think that Stonehorn needs to come back, and then my Hunters and Frost Sabers go into this one. So let's get moved. So movement phase, these Mournfangs have pulled sideways looking to hopefully do some damage here. This Stonehorn has moved and ran back to try and take on these guys and stop Lucy from scoring this one. But it does mean I've left the Huskard by himself, which I'll hopefully kill Celestin. How many wounds is he on? I think he lost 1 or 2.
He lost 1.
And basically everything's going to try and come in and kill these. So we've got a couple of shooting attacks to do. So, first up, the Huskard on Stonehorn is going to shoot into the Raptors. So, its Harpoon Launcher hits on 4s, wounds on 3s. Nope. This guy ran, so he can't. We've got an Iron Lock pistol from the Mournfangs. They're going to go at the Retributors back here. So it's 1 shot hitting on 4s. Nope. And then finally we've got the Icebrow Hunter down here. He hasn't ran, so he's got the Hunter's Crossbow, which misses, and the Thrown Spear, which misses. Right, charge phase. So he's going to charge 9 inches for D6 mortal wounds. 4. So the 2 wounds would have been on the guy with the hammer, wouldn't it?
Yes.
And then I'm guessing you want to put the last wound, the 2 wounds on your prime.
Yep.
Down here, the Icebrow Hunter's going to charge. He makes it in. And the Frost Sabers will charge as well. Yep, they're going to make it in. And over here, these guys are going to charge. Now these get to roll 3d6 and pick the 2 highest. So that's a 7-inch charge. Might not make it. Nope, that's 8-inch charge. I don't make it into them. And I don't control our objective because Lucy's got 5 models, I've got 2. So the best I can hope for is to score these 3 back here. So, I'm not going to go first with him because I don't think Celestin can kill us. So, I think I'm probably going to go down here. Right, first up I'm going to go with the Yeti at the Raptors. 2 hits, wounding on 3s. -1 rend for 2 damage. So kills 1.
Is that it?
That is it. Are you going Celestin or are you going Retributors?
You know what, I'm going to have to call Retributors.
Right, so I'm going to hazard a guess Prime and 1-star Soul Mace at the Mournfang and 1-star Soul Mace at the Stonehorn.
That's on the Mournfang. That's on the
Stonehorn, so that does 2 to the Stonehorn because you're halving it, and that was 2 on the Mournfang. So the Mournfang is now on 3 wounds.
And the prime on the Mournfang.
2 hits.
1.
1 wound. -1 rend. That's one of your dice, but that's a fail, and it actually leaves the Mournfang on a single wound. Right, I'm going to go with the unit of 2 Frost Sabers. I've got 3 attacks each, hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. Wounding on 3s. Reroll 1s because I've charged. And do you know what I totally forgot? That entire last round I forgot to reroll my saves of a 1. And I've just forgotten my Everwinter's Blessing on this. No. What would it have been though? 2, which is reroll failed saves. Are you happy to give me it from now?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so anyway, 2 wounds at -1 rend.
5 ups, no.
So that kills another raptor.
And I've got to come back with Celestin now.
Yep.
So, his sword, hitting on 2s.
Nice.
Wounding on 3s.
Oh!
4, -1.
So it's 2 damage, which you'll lose. Well, you worked out at the end. So we've took 2 wounds so far.
And his hammer, hitting on 3s, sorry.
It's 1 hit.
And 3s. It's 1.
Pass me save, so I'll lose 1 more wound. Back down to 4. Which means it's back to me. So the last cat will go on your raptor. And there's a 3 attacks for a cat it is. Hit on 4s, wound on 3s. 1 wound, -1 rend, 1 damage. Which you save. So it's back to you. So you've got the Lone Raptor.
Yep, I'll do the bird Aetherwing first.
Who you attacking?
Go the Yeti, might as well, eh?
Okay.
Has the hunt actually lost a wing?
He's lost 1 wound because of the elixir that he's drank
Yes.
every time and hurt his guts.
I'll do him actually.
You going on the hunter?
Yeah, go on. 4s and 3s. No.
And then the heavy stock.
Yep. 4s and 3. 1 no rend.
5 up, which I fail, so he's lost another wound. So, yeah. And then, meanwhile, I've got these guys over here. So, I'll do the Mornfang. 2 hits. That is no wounds, and I can't re-roll the ones because it's not the turn I charged. And that was from the Gargan Hacker. I've then got 4 attacks with the Mornfang's tusks, hitting on 4s. God. Wounding on 3s at -1 for 1 damage. So that would kill the prime. I've then got the Stonehorn. Stonehorn Beast Rider. So I've got 6 attacks from the guys on top. So I hit on 4s. Wound on 4s. No rend, 1 damage.
Fine.
Yeah. I've then got the Stonehorn's Horns, which is 6 attacks. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. It's -2 rend for 3 damage each. Which will kill the other 2 guys. Yeah. And then...
There's still 3 guys there.
There is, but I did 1 wound with... Did I do 1 wound with the punch and kicks?
No. I saved it.
I'm pretty sure I said the prime had gone. Either way, I've then got D6 attacks from the Crushing Hooves for 3. I'm hitting on 3s. All hit, and I'm then wounding on 2s. -1 rend for D3 damage each. 3 6s? No. So yeah, they're definitely gone.
Yes.
Next up, we've got this guy. So the Huskar has 3 attacks with his punches and kicks. And I believe the Huskar hits on 3s. Yes, he does. He's a little bit better fighter than the Beasts. He wounds on 4s. Fails to wound. Oh no, I can see what's happening here. So, I've lost 8 wounds. So I've got 3 attacks with the horns. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds. -2 rend for 3. Ah, you are on a 4 save in there because you're in cover.
I am.
Which we forgot about.
So 2.
You need to pass them both. 3 damage each.
Come on, 4.
Oh!
I save 1, so 3.
Yep, which leaves you on 1 wound.
I don't know.
How many wounds did he lose before? Was it 1?
I can't remember.
Let's say he's on 2 wounds because I'm pretty sure he only lost 1. But I've then got D6 attacks with the Crushing Hooves.
Oh!
Oh god, this is going to be horrible, isn't it? This is going to be really bad. Oh my word. That's not even funny. So yes. And believe it or not, I think the Hunter hasn't attacked, has he?
No.
Hunter. Let's see how bad the Hunter is.
These 2 down here for heroes, they are ridiculous.
He should have killed him 3 times over.
Really should have.
So anyway, the Hunter at the Lone Raptor. 4s. 3s.
Any rend?
No rend, but it does 2 damage, so you need to pass.
Oh, come on, 4s.
Oh,
Yes!
he's alive!
He's alive!
That's not good.
I think that is 2 battle shots.
So he lost 2 models there. So Battle Shocks, the Lone Raptor Prime. Does he pass? 2. That's going to be a pass because he's only lost 2 models. Meanwhile, I didn't lose anything else, did I?
No.
No. But those Retributors will move now. It's still all to play for. So was that my turn?
Yeah.
So I score 6 points, putting me at 16.
No.
No, I score 3 points.
No, you
Because
don't.
that's my objective, so I get 1.
Ah, I've got 3. Oh,
No,
yes,
they're
they're
dead.
wiped out.
So I'll get 1 for that, and I get 2 for that.
Yeah.
Puts me at 13 to your what?
17.
Holy crap, Luce. I should have had the 4 points here.
You just cannot kill him.
No. Right, so turn 4. Lucy needs to go first. She's got a good chance that she might take him out with the mortal wounds in the raptor.
Fingers crossed.
And that'll stop me getting 4 points.
It will.
But you can also get these guys here. So what do I roll?
Yes.
Yeah, she beats us. Wow. So I'm guessing +1 to hit.
Yeah, of course. And I'm straight in.
Movement?
Shooting.
4
Movement.
4
yeah.
inches forward, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. They are gonna hopefully kill them. Right.
So D6 hammers.
Oh no.
So on a 4+, we have
Oh!
2, 3, 4, 5. You're 6.
Oh my god.
He's 3. Oh, he's on 1.
He's on 1 wound.
That means me
Raptor, and he can actually see him. Oh my word. Oh no.
So-
No.
2 or 6, come on.
Oh no! That's 2 mortal wounds halved to 1.
How he's going?
Oh my word!
How?
Oh, holy shit!
How did that happen? That is the biggest.
That what? Holy shit!
You went bad.
You've just done 8 mortal wounds to us, which was exactly the 4 wounds that I had. Bad Huskard. Bad!
Oh, he's my new best friend.
I thought the Thunder Tusk was.
Not after that, considering he just could not take.
He should be dead. He should be so dead.
He should have died like 3 times by now. And considering for 2 rounds, I forgot he had +1 to his save.
Yeah, so he mightn't have even lost them wounds, but
Oh.
that's horrible.
He's almost as bad as me.
I'm sorry, right?
Pestos did.
We were discussing this the other day, and for 100 points, he is brutal.
He really is.
For 100 points. Oh, charges.
Nice.
These guys,
Retributors.
3-inch charge,
Done.
and of course she makes it in. So I'm guessing
I'm gonna go.
you're going with them first, yeah?
Yes.
So 2-star soul maces.
So
4,
5.
5 leaves one of them on 1.
I've run out of purple dice.
No, you haven't. 3 for your prime, 2 and 2.
Oh yes, the
There you go.
ignore us. So we are looking for 3s and 6s.
Well, there's
So
4 mortal
mortal
wounds instantly, so that kills him, and then drops him to 3.
And 2 up through. 1 at -1.
5 up,
It's 2
should fail,
damage.
which drops me to 1. So I'm going to hit back with a Yeti. Try and kill him.
Sorry, dropping me.
4s, 3s, -1 round for 2 damage.
No,
Nope, so that kills the
Wrong.
raptor.
I tell you, if Celestin wasn't a hero already after this.
He most certainly is. So, Gargant Hacker at these 2. Tusks. 1 at -1.
So 4, 5s. Oh,
Battle Shock. Don't roll a 6.
oh.
I'm pretty. Oh god, yeah, the bravery 6, and that's not a banner. I don't have a banner. Oh my word!
Is it wrong to laugh?
No, what on earth has happened this turn? So, you score 3 more points.
Yeah.
That puts you at what, 20?
20.
Oh Christ! Yeah.
Yeah.
Over to me.
What are you on, by the way?
11.
11.
This is turn 4, so
No, this is 30 on 13.
13, so I'm 8 behind.
Yeah.
So I have to control this for 2 turns running. Minimum. Plus, get you off them.
Yeah.
This is gonna be tough. Right, so I do have a little bit of a plan, but Everwinter table thing is a 1, which is reroll me saves over 1. Again. So the plan is, he's gonna stay here. Oh, it's not even the guy with a pistol. He's gonna run and charge that way. Oh yes, that's an 18-inch move.
I think he's got
Oh yeah, it's only 16 inches. We've then, the plan, he's going to have to go there to be able to even get within 6 inches. Because if I don't get close enough, I won't score it. Leave the single cat here, get the rest of the guys up there. So I'm going to move them and see if we can get close enough. Right, so movement, that Lone Sabre has kept back there to score that objective. The Yeti is looking to make a charge through here at Celestant. We've got the Sabres here, and the Hunter has moved as well. He's looking to hopefully do some damage with his crossbow and the javelin. Try and take him out. Oh, no, I can't shoot with him. Because if I shoot and kill him, I can't then get close enough to the objective.
You can't, no.
So I can't shoot with the Hunter. And then the Stonehorn, of course, is going in here. So, Stonehorn charge! Yeah, he makes it in.
So, that was double 1.
D6 mortal wounds, you know this is going to be a 1. 5, and there's 1 already on 2 wounds from, like, the Blood Vulture earlier in the game. So it's going to kill 1, and then the guy that's not the prime, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And other charges, we're going to have the Yeti. 8, probably going to make it.
Probably.
And the 2 cats.
That'll be double 1.
They're not going to make it. So basically, it's Yeti versus him. Guess where I'm going first, Luce?
Why have I used my Quicksilver potion already? Darn you.
4s. I can't kill him. Oh, I can. 3s. -1 rend for 2 damage.
Plus 1 rend for being in cover. So
4.
3s.
4.
It's 3 anyway. -1 plus 1, he leaves not 3.
So it's 3, yeah, sorry.
Fine.
Yep. So I'm going to hazard a guess that you're now going to hit the Stonehorn.
Yeah.
He's already lost 2 wounds, so 2d3.
3.
3, so that'll cause 2 wounds, rounding down. Rounding up, rather. So I've lost 4.
Prime. Come on, 6s. Oh! No.
No, but that's 2 hits. It's
That's
1 wound at -1, which I pass.
Fine.
So of course I'm going to have to go with, it's going to be all or nothing in this last turn because I have to get this. And I don't even know, do you win automatically if you table like 40k?
I have no idea. I'll have to check the rules.
So Stonehorn Beast Riders anyway, we've got 6 attacks, hitting on 4s, that's not good. Wounding on 4s, and I wound once, Lucy, no rend.
So 4s, 5.
Passed. Right, we've got the Stonehorn's horns, and because I've lost 4 wounds, I get 5 attacks. This is the one that hurts. Or maybe not, because I only hit on 4s, a wound on 3s. 1 wound, -2 rend, 3 damage. So that kills 1 more Retributor. I'm guessing you're prime?
Yeah.
Crushing Stomps. Get 5 attacks with that. Could kill him. Hitting on 3s. Not like that, I can't. I'm now wounding on 3s. It's 2 wounds at -1 rend for D3 damage each. So D3 damage. 3 kills 1 more Retributor.
Was that it though?
That is it, so you need to roll really low. Oh yeah, you've got him to go back with. So you're going to kill the Yeti.
Oh, hitting on 2s.
You're hitting on 3s because you're at -1. Because it's a
-1
Yeti.
and +1, so 3s.
Yeah.
3s. 1 at -1.
Drops him to 2 wounds.
And the hammer. 1.
Nope, drops into 1 wound. So, Battle Shock. Battle Shock on the Retributor. 3.
Bravery 7.
You lost 4.
Yep.
So 3 + 4 is 7.
They're fine.
Why? And yeah, this guy is insane. So I only score 3 points, putting me at 16.
Yeah.
So battle round 5, Lucy really needs to go first to stop me scoring that, and with a 5, I roll a 1, and of course she is going first, so I'm guessing you're going +1 to hit.
Yeah, of course.
Right, now, so D6 hammers, she gets 2. There is guess, are you going both for the Yeti? Both for the Yeti 4+, kills the Yeti. So, we've just been talking off camera there, and Lucy, the reason that she's gone for the Yeti there is because she's going to charge these.
To stop them
to hopefully kill them.
And to stop them moving forward to get the 4. I've decided he's going to kill that off first. So...
Well, you'd have to roll your 3. So
oh,
basically,
yes.
don't roll a double 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course he's in. And I'm guessing he's going first to kill the cats.
Yeah. He's going to have to try anyway.
So it doesn't get an extra attack for charging.
Yes.
And you're a +1 to hit, so you're hitting on 2s.
Yep, so all hit apart from that one. And 3s. 2.
At -1, kills one of the cats. So you might not kill him, but
The hammer.
if you don't, 1 hit, 1 wound, and I fail the save. But it does mean I'm probably going to kill him, and then in my turn I can get there. It was worth a risk though.
Yep.
If you'd killed him, but saying that, yeah, I'm going to have to charge him. So anyway, punches and kicks down here. Hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. It's 2 wounds, no rend. Pass 1, fail 1. We've then got the Stonehorn's Horns. So I've lost 4 wounds, so I only get 5 attacks with this. Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. That's a mortal wound.
That's 2 he's got so far.
Plus -2 rend for 3 damage. Kills him.
So, are you staying on that one for the 2 or risking coming down?
No, I need to get up there for the 4. So,
Battle Shock?
no, because I would pass automatically.
Right.
Leadership 7 whilst the Ice Bro Hunter's there. So, basically what I would do is, he's going to move and run. 4, so
Right,
that
I get... No, I don't even get 4, do I?
you would get 1 point for that, for being within 6.
Am I the one?
That's right. So the Everwinter table that I totally forget about every time is 3, which is a free 3-inch move, so it's not going to really make much difference. Oh. And you know what? The cat's going to retreat and run.
Oh. Why?
That's why. So the hunter, crossbow, hits, wounds. Don't think it's any, it might be 1 rend. No, crossbow doesn't rend, passed, and spear, misses. And then he's going to charge. Makes it in, d6 mortal wounds, 2. So there is game at the very last point of turn 5, so I was on 16, that puts me at 20, 22, 23 points.
My 20.
20? Wow. That was a long, hard slog.
I didn't think you'd get it after my last turn 3, I think, and I come back hard.
That one round where you got the 6 mortal wounds, then the 2 with the raptor, that was just.
That was, I don't know how
But
that
then
happened.
losing the Mornfang, that was absolutely.
One round I hit so bad I could have cried, and the next round I come back. It was unbelievable. It kind of made up for it, but
That
how
was
does
that.
it feel finally beating me?
Yeah, for the record, every single test game and everything, this is the first time I have ever actually beaten Lucy. Wow. And it was a long, hard slog. I think your tactics at the beginning, dropping the Liberators and the Retributors at the back to try and keep me away from this objective.
Yeah, it was bad.
The fact that, I don't think it was necessarily bad because you did put pressure back here and you did score the 4
The
points.
first 2 units were sat for 3 turns doing nothing. So
I think the only thing that went in my favour for that is the fact that they've got a 12-inch move, plus run, plus charge.
yeah,
And that's because he was here and he made it all the way back and then he come.
I still
They're
can't
so
believe
fast.
how bad me Vanguard did though. Not, I think maybe 1 wound between them.
Oh, you mean the Dracothian Guard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was in the shooting phase though. 1 lousy. I wish I remembered my reroll all failed for the triumph table. Maybe I could have done something with them.
I think the Thunder Tusk healing 6 wounds that turn,
Oh yeah.
and then him getting 3 wounds back as well. You'd have obviously, if you diverted your fire elsewhere, if I hadn't had them wounds, it would have been even more damaging. I mean, what are your thoughts on the Beast Claws?
They're so heavy hitters. It's like.
But
the healing.
I think the healing's definitely the way to go because the Thunder Tusk, especially that one turn when he was on 1 wound, he couldn't do anything.
No.
And I think even this guy, as soon as you started doing damage to him, he couldn't hit. I had one bad round of rolling, and yes, they hit hard, but they're only hitting on 4s most of the time. You start reducing the number of attacks they've got, and it's absolutely crucial. They are very, very fast as well.
I think as well what helped you out was me dropping the units of Liberators and Retributors behind you. You maybe would have struggled if I dropped them straight on the objectives, because that is the problem with the Beast Claws. There's so few models.
Yeah.
Yeah, that the big guys hurt so much, but at the end of the day, it's only 1 model.
And I noticed you split your Liberators into 2 units of 5 as well. Was that to prevent the overspill of wounds?
Yes.
Yeah.
Normally I would have tried to get them together to look like a unit of 10. So both units would go for the same one.
Yeah.
They didn't, only 1 came in.
I think if you'd gotten the unit of 10 in here, that would have hurt so much with Lalo the Tyrants plus Celestin hitting on 2s.
That was good.
Them Liberators pretty much saved the day. It was just really unlucky that they didn't take them out that 1 turn. Wow. I think I got most stuff right. I know I forgot the Everwinter table once or twice.
Yeah.
But the ones that I did roll was either the 3-inch move at the end there, which made no difference really. And the reroll saves, I don't think that even came into effect.
No.
Other than that, I think I got everything pretty much spot on.
For your 3rd game with them, it's pretty brilliant.
Like I said, the Mornfang's not being quite close enough to pile in because of the Huskard's ability. I do like the Huskard on Thunder Tusk though, over the Frostlord. The Frostlord hits a little bit harder, he's got more wounds, he's got a better armour save. But I think the Thunder Tusk healing the others was key.
Or himself.
Or himself.
I think if I maybe split some of my fires as well, because in the first round I aimed everything at
the Thunder Tusk.
Yeah, maybe if I'd weakened the other 2 down a little bit more. Maybe.
You had to go from though because you knew it. Like 6 mortal wounds on something instantly was just going to be horrible.
That could have took out my entire unit of Raptors without even blinking.
And the Raptors did absolutely brilliant.
No,
I don't even know how. I think they did a fair amount of mortal wounds over the course of the game.
Oh, definitely. I remember our first game we had against in the practice one. He got first turn, Harry got first turn, and boom, my unit of 3.
Raptors just gone.
Just gone, nothing I could do.
Nah.
That is Stormcast's biggest weakness, mortal wounds.
Can't stop them.
We've got 1 enchanted armour and another command ability, but they can only go on a hero.
Yeah.
So unless you mix order
Allegiance.
yeah, and get something that can stop mortal wounds on a unit, you're screwed.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is the beast claws. I mean, I don't even have that much left. I mean, I've got what, 2 cats,
Your hero.
the hunter, 1 yeti.
No, he was killed.
Oh yes, you did kill him, didn't you? I've got a Mournfang on 1 wound, 2 cats. The hunter has lost 2 and he's lost 4, and that's all I've got left. In fairness, hats off to you, Lewis. I think you played the objective game very well. You tried to keep me back to stop me pushing forward to score yours. You got a lot of your bigger models up here. You had more models than me here for a long time. And Celestin holding him up just stopped me, I think.
He needs. I
He needs promoting.
He needs more
promoting.
glitter. That's his reward, more glitter.
More glitter.
Yeah.
As long as the glitter stays away from these guys.
Oh.
Don't get any ideas. Anyway, that's it, folks. I hope I played everything well. If you've got any suggestions as to how you would rebuild the list, what you would play, let me know. If you've got any suggestions for Lucy to beat them, to take them out faster, again, leave that in the comments and let her know as well. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've certainly enjoyed playing it. See you next time.
Bye.